Alright, we're going to press with more success for the Aeropress. Got water hot off the boil. Going to use a scale over here, and we're going to start off do about 19 grams of coffee. 19 grams of coffee is going to end up being approximately 2 scoops. There we are. Grinder set to about sea salt. Just going to dump it in there a little bit at a time. So we're done with our beans, and you can use your scale for the water content, but the Aeropress has these nice little numbers on the side that we're just going to use instead. So first and foremost, we're going to take it apart and set it all up. I'm going to leave the plunger inside the tube, take it all the way down to the bottom, set it in place. I'm also going to take one of the filters, place it inside of the lid a while. The water now should be down right around 200 degrees off the boil, so it's not too hot, it's not going to burn the beans at all. And we're just going to purge the inside of the chamber to make sure it's all nice and warm. And same thing goes, I'm just going to set my lid with my filter inside my coffee cup, get that all warmed up, get that paper flavor out of there, get it all ready to go. Aeropress comes with a cone. We are just going to use that so we don't make a mess. Makes it nice and easy. And we're going to put all 19 grams in there. Now we are going to pay attention to the numbers. It is down below 4 right now. We're just going to add enough water in there to go about halfway up to approximately the 2. And we're just going to let that coffee blossom. So it's just going to sit in there for a quick sec. Make sure it's going to aerate and get all the hot water around the grounds. Alright, now I'm going to use the stick that comes with it. You can just use a wooden paddle, doesn't really matter what you use. Just to make sure all those grounds get saturated and the water gets on everything nice and even. Ready to move on. We are going to take the water level all the way to the tippy top now. Have it set there for a minute. And then basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my lid with my filter in it still, and I'm going to allow it to steep. So now I actually would start my cleanup process. I'm going to dump the excess water I put in the cup a while, get rid of that. Alright, doesn't need to steep too awful long. We'll get going back at it. I just like to stir it up again, make sure all those grounds get nice and evenly saturated. And when we're all ready to go, I'm going to take my mug right on top of the Aeropress and flip it. And it's just going to sit right there now. There's not a lot of pressure. This is how the Aeropress should work, where water's not running out through the bottom of the filter. Sometimes it doesn't work that way, so I like to do it the upside down version. Then we're going to put a nice little bit amount of pressure on it, about a French press amount of pressure, and just force that water through the grounds, through the filter, and have a nice cup of coffee coming out the bottom. Now at the bottom here, it's going to make a hissing sound. We're going to get there soon. Okay, it's not very loud, but once it hisses, I stop it. I also pull the plunger back up to suck the air out, and now it's not going to drip for me. It's nice and easy to take care of. Set that along the side. We have a cup of coffee that's concentrated about halfway up, just to make it a little more drinkable in the way I like to drink it. I'm just going to finish it off to the top with hot water. And now the cleaning process is going to have me just plunging the coffee grounds into the trash can, and then I sit down and I enjoy my cup of coffee.